oppressive aura, my tusk. We'll show her an oppressive aura. You're not from around here, are you? Not all hung up on local superstitions. Good. You looking for work? I could use someone to guard my back while I clear the ghosts out of that haunted mansion up on the hill.
Hold on, I'm doing something real quick. Okay. Haunted mansion.
The locals call it Coralania Manor. They say it's abandoned and free for salvage. There's rumors of treasure, too. But also that no one who goes after it ever comes out. Not so worried about that. There's one other catch, though.
And what's that?
We've got competition. Another so-called ghost hunter trying to beat me to the punch. So we've got to do it first. And look, if we do happen to find long-lost treasure while we're in there, I'll cut you in for a share. What do you say?
Alright, I hope you clear out this haunted manor.
Gaz is the name of my rival ghost hunter. Last I saw her, she was hanging around the front doors to the manor. Maybe you could talk to her and see what she's planning? Then we'll know how to keep ahead of her once we get inside.
Alright, let's go do this. It's a haunted manor. It looks haunted, that's for sure.
Oh, you're back.
I knew you were too much of a lamb's liver to go inside on your own.
It's not like I was waiting for you. I was looking for traps. Who's this with you? So, my sister had to hire help just to feel like she's above someone, huh? Typical.
Or Bess is your sister?
Oh, she didn't mention that? Interesting. I wonder what else she's not telling you. Did she say this manor is extremely haunted? And that no one who has ventured inside to find the treasure has ever come out?
She did mention that.
Well, I suppose she didn't mention that it belonged to the ancient necromancers of old Clan Coralania. So there's likely far more than just ghosts to deal with inside. Extra hazards should mean extra pay. What's she paying you anyway?
It's true. I agree with you guys. She promised me a cut of the lost treasure if we happen to find it.
That's not fair.
That isn't fair.
That's what I was going to offer. She's always copying me.
That bitch.
It was my idea to clear this place out before Orbesh. If you get tired of her and help me instead, I'll pay you the same.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Nothing left to do but head inside the manor, I suppose. You must not be from Solstice. Locals won't even come near this mansion. Especially not if they have Coralania blood. I tried asking some of those Stark people, but they were too busy.
Hold on. I just lost it. You're not from Solstice either, are you?
I grew up in a small stronghold in Western Orsinium. But I never wanted to be someone's forge wife. I always knew I was meant to see the world. Guess who decided to follow me when I told my family I was leaving?
Or Bess.
She had everything going for her. Clan always said she was everything an orc daughter ought to be. Strong, brave, a good cook. So I can only imagine she decided to tag along just to spite me.
How did you end up on Solstice?
I tried to get away from Orbesh since she hates me so much. Because she's always copying my ideas, I realized too late that she'd booked the same ship out of Daggerfall. We shipwrecked here during a storm. I've been trying to leave ever since.
All right. That's background information. Let's get to this haunted mansion. Let's go. Hello? Hello?
Let's search around the foyer. If there are any spirits in the room with us now,
Come out and fight me!
Hell yeah.
For my hired help and I are going to loot this place for all it's worth.
I'm already in love with this quest.
Sea glass. I wonder if it holds sentimental value to the spirits here. Candles? I definitely sense an unusual aura clinging to them.
Hey, wait! Come back and fight me!
A spirit? Did you see it? Where did it come from? What did you do?
I just watched it fly away.
What did you find? What happened when you touched it? Was it a spirit that flew out or some sort of spell-like orb? Did you feel any flashes of memory or strange emotions? Which way did it go?
You're asking a lot of questions.
I just want to look at whatever it is you picked up. It's small, right? I doubt it'll be helpful in Orbesh's quest to punch every ghost in the face or whatever it is she's planning to do.
Fine, have a look.
I've read about things like this. Soul gems, sigil geodes. It holds a soul captive, like a cage. It's warm, isn't it? Whoever was in there must have been trapped for quite some time. We should follow that spirit and learn more.
We?
You and Orbesh can do what you want. I intend to follow that spirit. I'm just, seeing if I can sense its aura to guide me to it.
It's Aura. What are you talking about?
I've always been sensitive to things the rest of my family couldn't perceive. Shifts in mood or motivation.
Oh, she's one of those people who
Knowing
sees people's
someone's ill
colors.
intentions before they're revealed to others. It's the same for ghosts, only much clearer.
So she likes projecting stuff. Is that's what she's saying? She projects onto other people. Can you sense my aura?
I can, but I think we'd both prefer it if I keep those perceptions to myself.
No, tell me what you want.
And I just know if I keep
Tell me what
talking
you
to
know
you
about
too
me.
long, Orbesh might get punchy.
Oh.
We should find out where that spirit went.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Well,
let's go find the
I can
spirit.
see where it went if I crouch down. But I don't have to tell you guys.
I didn't ask you to. I'm perfectly capable of finding where it went by following the emanations of its aura.
Hell yeah, dude. She's sensing it.
I definitely feel a strong, vengeful aura coming from somewhere in this room. I was just about to
Yeah,
search that.
From me.
Nothing?
Now stay out of the way while we do all the actual searching, guys.
Stay your hands, trespassers. Speak to me, and we may avoid conflict.
What? Are you
Scavengers, trespassers. Had you not freed me from that soul cage, I would turn my full wrath upon you. And yet, also my rescuers. I owe you my begrudging thanks. I am Valendir, the High Necromancer of Clan Corallonia, and the master of this manor.
You look like a skeever to me.
A temporary form borrowed for this occasion. I will find something more dignified soon enough. You come seeking riches, do you not? This manor hosts a vault of Corallonia gold, untouched since our days of glory. It's yours if you agree to aid me.
How long were you trapped in that cage? How do you know there's still gold here?
No Corallonian that trespassed these halls after my death would ever be able to leave. No nosy outsiders could find the vault and survive, just as I planned. Gold means nothing to me. Exacting revenge on those who trapped me, that is what I desire.
How are we supposed to help you do that?
By interrogating the spirits that wander these once honored halls. Start in either the Wailing Gardens or my reanimatorium, whichever you prefer. As a show of trust, and to conceal my presence, I will return to the Soul Cage. Do we have an accord?
We do have an accord.
Take the trapdoor in the corner to enter the reanimatorium, or the south door to reach the gardens. Surely we'll find someone who can tell us how I was murdered. Collect me in
Murdered.
the soul cage when you are ready to move on.
Okay, in the soul cage you go.
So we have to work together if we want to get that treasure. Fine. Let's head down the trap door first.
What? Absolutely not. We should search the gardens first.
I'm gonna go search the garden.
I'm thrilled to be helping you with Valentir's unfinished business so he can find closure and move on. Even if it means having to work with Orbesh. You agree with me, don't you? The gardens are the perfect place to start.
Why do you think we should search the Wailing Gardens first?
I feel like there's something calling to me in the gardens. Some other forlorn spirit in need of guidance. You don't feel it? And I hate the sound of the reanimatorium. Only one guess as to what goes on there. It makes me shudder.
Let me see what Orbis thinks.
You agree with me, right? We should search the reanimatorium first, instead of the Wailing Gardens.
Why do you want to search the reanimatorium first?
Honestly, because I knew Gaz would pick the gardens. I want her whining about me copying her again. I don't really care what we do first. You found the wisp, so I say you should pick.
We're doing the gardens first.
And you thought the gardens were gonna be less creepy.
Oh, shut up. Aren't you supposed to be punching things?
Come a little closer and maybe I
I
will.
like the design of this. This is a cool little area.
We're the best.
The maze is overgrown. There's no way inside. Valentir,
There,
please help
under
us.
the bickering. Do you hear it? That music? It's Lirianwe, my sister. She's here. Practicing in the hedge maze, just as she always did. Has she really been trapped here all this time?
Why would she be trapped here?
If she worked in sympathy with those that wish to forsake our family's legacy of necromancy, the curse I set upon this house would have trapped her here. No, it cannot be. Lirianwe would never do that to me. We need to reach her and learn more.
The maze is overgrown. How do you suggest we get through?
I suppose you might use the soul cage to transfer my essence to that statue. I am more accustomed to animating organic matter, so I will require your direction. Point me to a weak spot, and I will use the statue to break through the hedge.
Alright. Get back in the soul cage then.
You, I can depend on. Those other two seem preoccupied with their senseless bickering. Are they always like this?
I don't know. I only just met them.
I shouldn't be surprised. This is the inherent nature of siblings from my experience. Oh, the quarrels Siluran and I used to get into. The way we used to tease our younger sister, Lirianwe. Yeah, it must be the same for you and your siblings.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of fights.
Yes. Perhaps I sound like Gaz by saying so, but I can sense as much in your temperament. It is a blessing to have those who have seen your worst side, know your truest self, and still stand by you anyway. Ready. Mark the way for me then.
Oh, he has a little body. That's cool.
He's going to smash the overgrown hedges? Come on. I could do that.
I mean, I have flame powers now. I could do that too.
I think we'd still be waiting on you, Orbesh. Come on. I sense the auras of other spirits further in.
Oh, I just went right for that rat. Oh, dude, this is a maze. I'm lost. Oh, shit.
So much better than reading. Come on, let's do this together.
I am situated. I defer to your guidance, trespasser.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, here we go. Hey, man, my name's not Trespasser.
Another step closer. Keep up, trespassers.
Is this what it's like to be you guys? Letting someone else do all the hard work while you just tag along?
An original thought? Strung together all on your own? Orbesh, our parents will be so proud.
You are amazing. Don't mess with a street kid.
Yeah, my skills are doing.
Very well. Guide me, and let us end this indignity quickly.
Hey, look. One of the sisters went through already. Look at that. Guess we don't need this guy after all.
Cease the bickering, trespassers. We're close now. Lyrian Way is near.
My max will destroy you.
Ooh, let's see what's over here. Oh, okay.
A party. Full of faces, familiar and new.
I still don't see this singing sister. Should we speak to the guests? Mingle a bit?
Fine.
Perhaps.
If one of them makes the wrong move, or you take too long, I'm going to start swinging.
An outsider? How novel. Would you care for a dance? I've only had other spirits of Clan Coralania here, and it's no fun dancing with family. Oh, let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you?
Yes, but you know where it is?
Oh, would that I could tell you, newcomer. I died before I made it that far. Now I'm spending eternity with all my family, who thought they could circumvent the curse on this manor too. Oh well, at least there's music and dancing.
Yeah, well, at least there's that.
Outsiders. It feels like an eternity since I've seen anyone who wasn't a Coralania. How long has it been? Tell me, does our clan still survive? Did the three queens guide us to a new age free from the shackles of necromancy?
The clan still exists. As far as I know, they aren't necromancers.
Then our revolution was not for nothing. That fickle Valandir. We gave him every chance to adapt and change his ways. Instead, he cursed these crowds. A trap for all that carry Coralania blood. Doomed to dance, never to leave.
Valandir forced you to dance to this music?
The dancing wasn't Valandir. I don't know who it might be. My cousin Lirianwe doesn't seem all the way here. We're subject to some whim of hers or some other master I don't know. Speak to her. She looks different from the rest of us.
Alright, I'll try to find Lirianwe. Okay, where's the third one?
Oh,
over here.
New faces?
Hello.
How exciting. Are you one of the servants that Silveron hired from the mainland? I didn't think he'd ever win that argument against Valandir. Whatever your opinions on necromancy, there's no denying that skeletal servants are simply more practical.
I'm not a servant. Valandir brought me here. We followed the sound of your singing.
Followed it through the Wailing Gardens, did you? I see. My brothers must have sent you to tease me. Twins are so fickle. But I won't let you ruin my night, whoever you are. Look at my audience. See how they dance. And soon, you'll dance for me too.
Is that a threat?
A threat to get you to dance with Valandir. Didn't you say you were his guest? I was hoping to see him and Siluran. My dear brothers always encouraged me to be less shy with my singing. Will Valandir be here soon?
Okay. I'm not sure. Let me speak to him and see.
Ah! More? More
Oh, shit.
sisters?
Whoa, hello.
Come, trespasser. I won't have Leary see me like this.
Oh, okay, he's lurking in the corner. Okay.
Thing isn't my sister. It's some artless fabrication containing a fragment of her at best. She seems to think this is some sort of party where she's been asked to sing, like she always wished for, like we always encouraged her to do.
Did we learn anything from talking to her? Do you think she was the one who betrayed you?
I stand by my initial assessment. Leary never would have conspired with those who opposed me. She was a practicing necromancer herself. Her skill might have
Necromancia.
matched mine given time. But what I've seen here could only have been done by a necromancer.
Necromancia. What do you mean?
These fragments of my sister's body and spirit are the byproduct of a necromantic procedure of my own invention. I never got it quite right. Hard enough to believe that she might have betrayed me. But then to do this to herself? It's unthinkable.
Is there more information on this procedure and the reanimatorium?
Very astute. That is where I left my notes, and several hindrances to those who would go seeking my work. Fret not. I will guide you safely through them. But do tell Gaz to brace herself. It's as bad down there as she fears.
Uh-oh. Gaz was right. I like Gaz. Do, do, do. Whoa, this is a change of color. Wow.
What's that fog up ahead? Valendir? A little help?
Ha! So the miasma trap performed perfectly. In the event of my death, portions of these chambers would fill with a deadly toxin to zombify any that wandered into its mire. Another layer of defense against those who would steal or destroy my work.
But how are we supposed to get through it?
At full power, I might command those zombies to do my bidding. I would have no need for the aid of some ragtag band of trespassers. It would be done in an instant. In this diminished form, I will need your assistance and guidance.
So we need to use the statues again?
You're clever, trespasser. Well worth the gold I've promised you. If only you'd been at my
does he have
side during
money?
the time of our clan's revolution.
He's a
manor
wisp.
would still be mine. As before, I will act as the blunt instrument to clear my path to revenge.
Later.
The
Alright.
smell down here. It's horrible.
Oh, hold up. If
Come
I get
on.
like.
Doesn't smell any worse than the awful pits back home.
Oh shit! It does. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. I stepped in and it didn't do any damage. Thought I was gonna be okay, but I was not okay. All right. Well, I guess we're using this dude.
Very well. Guide me, and let us end this indignity quickly.
Oh, where's the valve? Oh shit! Nope. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
Try again, trespasser. And be more
oh.
mindful of the traps, will you?
Okay, I see. I wasn't paying attention. Wait. Oh, when it's okay. When it's red, the traps are not active. Okay, all right.
It's clearing. Oh, you know what? I'll let you go ahead.
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
Oh, there's more. They keep coming. Okay.
My flesh crafting tools. Blunted from recent use. How is that possible? Let us keep searching.
These traps look more complicated. You might need to send Valendir to... Oh, I can't hold it.
Might have to send Valendir on a path around the traps. I think she was gonna say.
Ready.
On.
Mark
can't
the
see
way for me
shit.
then.
Clean her lunch off her robes.
Hold on. Okay. This was a bad timing. Oh fuck. We were good just a second ago, but we're not gonna be good now. We just failed. So we took two. Oh, wait, maybe not. Might be okay. Okay.
If I didn't know better, I'd assume you guided me into danger on purpose. Come, let us try again.
I don't like that I have to, like, use him each time. I feel like he should just reanimate without me having to, like, run back there. Okay. What does this do if he goes to the candle first? Because there's no trap there. Okay, so we just have him waiting.
The miasma clears. There's something here. A letter.
Okay.
I thought these shambling wretches looked familiar. My traitorous kin fell right into my trap.
He recognizes his family.
I am situated. I defer to your guidance, trespasser.
Go to the card, I guess. Oh, there's a bone pile. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I was that close. Oh, dude. Oh.
The armor cannot withstand the traps on
Yeah,
the
man,
floor,
you don't have to make fun of me, bro.
Again, please.
If I didn't have to fight that guy, we would have been good. We would have been golden. But okay, we got it. We got it this time. You better get going.
The room is clear. There. Is that the spirit of my cousin Glendelon? Speak with him.
Is it over?
What's up, homie?
Who are you? Clearing the miasma like that? All these years I spent wandering after my shambling body, trying to guide it to one of those valves, so my cousin might collect it and restore me as promised. Was it all a lie to keep me out of the way?
Your cousin? You mean Valendir?
Valendir? No. Valendir is dead. Contained. This is all he's doing. For all our conspiring, we never knew the measures he planned in the event of his death. A curse trapping the souls of all who betrayed him. Damn him.
So you're the one that killed Valendir?
I made the poison, but we needed another to pass it to his hand. Someone he trusted during the time of revolution. His sister, Lirianwe. Sometimes I hear her singing. She is still here. We traitors will always be here.
Was she the one who trapped Valendir in the soul cage?
Everything went wrong. I can't be sure. Wait. You know about the soul cage? You speak with Valendir. Please, if he is not your enemy, perhaps you can persuade him to release the souls trapped here. Haven't we suffered enough? Hasn't he?
I'll see what Valendir thinks of this.
Suffer in pieces, cousin.
No. Mercy!
No.
I swore to protect this family, and this is the thanks I get. Traitorous scum.
Hold on, what's over here? Did I just miss these guys? Or did they? I think they reset. I think that's. Oh yeah. The area is just resetting. Okay.
Come, my most resourceful guests. Let us speak. I expected treachery. I knew our extended family planned to forsake our necromantic legacy and bid the three queens for power. But they were no match for my mastery of death. So, they conspired my disposal by way of those closest to me.
Why would someone trap you in the soul cage if they wanted to get rid of you?
I've wondered the same thing. Whoever had the foresight for such an implement would need to understand a great deal of necromantic theory, a practice that much of the rest of my family was eager to distance themselves from at that point in time.
Except for Lirianwe. Didn't you say you were teaching her necromancy?
I was, and she had such a gift for it. But her heart was always with her music, and I never stood in the way of that, or tried to persuade her to give up that passion. Why then? Why would she conspire against me? Why pass me that poisoned cup?
We searched the reanimatorium and the Wailing Gardens. Where else can we find answers?
Is that an impatience for treasure, I hear? Fear not, my obedient friend. The wealth that drew my clan's treacherous descendants for decades will be yours soon enough. Let us go to my chambers, where I met my end. There is something I must see.
Alright, where are your chambers?
Return to the manor foyer and head up the stairs. Turn right at the top and you will find the door to my room. Make haste. I will explain more when we get there.
You really don't think Lirianwe was the one who killed you?
I will not entertain this line of questioning for another instant, trespasser. Not until we find proof of my sister's guilt. She was the only one I trusted completely. Of course, that would mean she was perfectly poised to murder me.
Murder. What about your brother? Siluran. Do you think he had anything to do with this?
Siluran? Kill me? To what? Take my place? He wasn't a necromancer.
Necromancer.
Neither had the gall to kill a skeever, let alone his twin brother. Besides, we'd have seen his soul shambling around like the others. Siluran, don't make me laugh.
Oh, wait, what? Go to his quarters. We were just, oh, this is different. Hello?
Leave the books, you little know-it-all. They're not going anywhere.
You're just trying to ruin my fun because you haven't punched any ghosts yet.
Oh, it's upstairs, it looks like. Oh no.
Together.
My quarters, where I died. Be my hands and eyes, will you? Search the room.
If it gets us one step closer to treasure,
That
fine.
cup. Leary handed it to me and I took it without thinking. It's the last thing I remember.
Here's this journal. We're not going to read all this. You can read all of it though, so I'll leave it up for a few seconds.
What? Siluran was the mastermind behind this
Yeah, of
treachery?
course he was. That definitely wasn't telegraphed at all.
That was Lyri's. She had the cup in one hand,
Oh.
and that in the other.
What's she doing here?
I knew we weren't alone.
Celeron! Oh, Celeron, what have you done? Valendir swore to protect us. How could you do this to your own flesh and blood?
I'm not Silron. What did he do to Valendir?
He passed me the cup to give to Valendir. It was something he always did to resolve their quarrels. I didn't know it was poisoned. When Valendir said it tasted strange, I tried it for myself. Now I'm here, trapped.
And what happened to Silron?
He's here. He's always been here, trying to restore a mortal form for me. Each time his failure fractures me. There is so little left of me. I don't want to live again without my brothers. I just want peace. Please, stop Celeron.
Let me see what we can do. Kick Silron's
Her aura
ass.
radiates suffering. Valendir, what can we do to help her? To help you?
To think that I labored under the delusion that a necromancer of skill was behind this treachery. Instead, it was my talentless parasite of a brother, Celeron, harming Lyri, leeching off my soul. Help me stop him, and my treasure is yours.
Alright, where can we find
He
him?
wasn't in the gardens. It seems he sends the fragments of Lyri there to keep them out of his way, placated. But we know he makes occasional visits to the reanimatorium. That much was clear from the state of my old flesh crafting tools.
But how could he survive the miasma?
I'm not certain. If he were practiced in necromancy enough to use thralls, why not command them to dispel the miasma? He must have been using it to his advantage. His journal said something about having no shortage of subjects to practice on, yes?
What does that mean? His family,
He
obviously.
practiced necromancy on the bodies of those who became trapped here, preying on kin and treasure hunters
Whoa!
alike. But none have come for some time, have they? Until you and your... Wait, where's Orbesh? She didn't touch the bookshelf, did she?
Yeah, I mean, she just did.
Orbesh was just here, wasn't she? By the bookshelf? I wasn't watching. Is it a secret door?
Oh, okay. Is that
Orbesh! Orbesh!
Orbesh?
Where could she have gone?
Orbesh? Wayne.
If Orbesh went through that miasma, she'd be dead. She can't be dead. Let's look around.
Ooh, got a fog lantern. Okay.
Valendir, start talking or I'm going to take a lesson from my sister and start throwing fists.
Yeah, she's gonna punch
Where
the
is
wisp.
she?
My brother needs your sister alive, Trespasser. We can save her, but we must act quickly. Your tusked friend there looks ready to snuff me out like a candle. In this diminished state, I fear she could do so easily. That would not be ideal. Quickly, tell me, what did you find?
I found a torn cloth and this strange lantern.
The cloth matches the garb of your belligerent companion? She must have been taken this way. That lantern, I've seen one of its make before. My cousin, Ilhidel, carried one when she came to try to persuade me to give up my necromantic ways.
Oh, what is it doing here?
It's a relic used by Meridian cultists to ward against necromantic effects. Brought here by our dead cousins. It must be how Celeron survived the miasma. Affix it to that armor. Once I move, stay inside the aura of the lantern. Understood?
Flex the light to the armor and stay close once you start moving. Got it. Ooh.
I won't be any help in the fight, but if you clear the path for me, I'll be right behind you.
I got you, girl. Is this gonna stop while I'm fighting them, or are we gonna have to like fight them on the go? Doesn't matter, I'll whip them into shape. Wow. Oh, dude, it's not gonna stop. Okay. Ooh, got
I know
it.
the path well. So long as you keep
good
the
to get the
undead
blood
at bay,
pumping,
we should
right?
emerge unscathed.
Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Oh, no.
Stay close, trespasser. I endeavor to keep you safe.
Oh, no.
More than halfway now by my estimation. Keep going.
Anyone else?
Nearly there. Then we'll clear the way for Gauze. Her dedication to her sister is quite touching.
Okay. You could have at least waited for me, you know what I'm saying?
We're lucky that valve is still intact.
Yeah, we are.
I'm here.
Oh, whoops.
There she is! Orbish!
Orbesh. No.
At last! Let us dispose of these trespassers, and we can use their vitality to restore you and Lyri. Nice try, Siluron. We found your journals. You've mistreated my guests and outstayed your welcome. As if I wouldn't welcome the chance to leave. You there! Why are you helping Valandir? I have no quarrel with you, stranger. Someone who has survived the Manor's traps this long must know better than to ally with Valandir. This curse, this whole Manor was his doing. What sways you to the side of this treacherous snake?
He promised us treasure if we help discover who murdered him.
That treasure is not his to give. Valandir had his time at the head of the table, keeping our legacy shackled to his putrescent art of necromancy. But I am the eldest twin. It should be mine. All of this should be mine.
Is that why you killed Valandir? For gold?
I don't give a right fig about the gold. I cared about family, the revolution.
Just
The
family,
followers
man.
of the Three Queens would not abide necromancers.
It's all about family.
Not Valandir, not Lyri. I killed Valandir so Lyri could bring him back. It was the only path to compromise.
Any chance you'd be willing to compromise that now?
No, trespasser. I buried compromise and forgiveness around the turn of the era. I have learned and lost too much to make amends now. I just need a body for Lirianwe. Yours, or those of your companions, anyone's will do. Come then. See what I've learned while siphoning your wretched soul.
Well,
There
give me a
you go
bridge,
again,
pussy. Let's go.
blaming me for your own shortcomings. You haven't changed a bit.
Oh,
They sound like me and Orbesh. Let's get over there. We have to save her.
No, I've been trapped here too long to be stopped now.
And I've put up with Besh for too
Oh,
long to lose her
shit.
to some third-rate necromancer. Stop him!
Okay. Hell yeah, Amber, tell
Stay
him.
your hand, trespassers. It's me, Volunteer. Use the soul cage, quickly.
Oh, he's getting a new body. That's cool.
I'll take that soul cage now, if you please. I told you I would find a more dignified form soon enough. It seems only fitting. Especially since Siluron was using my vitality to keep himself alive all these years. Taking his body is not suitable recompense for all he's done. But it's a start.
Was taking over Siluron's body part of your plan all along?
Trespasser, I didn't even know he was alive until you discovered as much. I assumed my murderer came from the ranks of those following the Three Queens, that they'd have killed him for his association with me. I was wrong to underestimate him.
You and Siluron have the soul cage now. What are you going to do with them?
I've got half a mind to siphon his soul and prolong my years, to use him as he used me. And yet, some part of me pities him. I'd hate to copy his ill-laid plans, and I know Leary wouldn't approve. She's been through enough, I think.
What's going to happen to Lirianwe? Are you going to resurrect her?
I'm not sure. If I can undo Siluron's damage from his unskilled attempts to restore her, and if it's what Leary herself wants. Let us tend to them, Trespasser. Lirianwe and Orbesh. And then Treasure. You have my word.
Alright, I'll check on Orbesh.
Orbesh! Wake up! Damn you, wake up!
What's going on?
Hey.
The brother! Siluron! He grabbed me! But I got some good punches in before everything went dark, I swear. Where are we? What happened?
Siluron kidnapped you and was going to use your body to resurrect his sister, Lirianwe.
Huh. That's not ideal. Well, thanks for not letting that happen. Gaz is here too? Figured she'd be glad to finally be rid of me.
Actually, she was in a panic to save you.
Panic, I can believe. That sounds like Gaz. But saving me? You know, just before I blacked out, it struck me how much Gaz and I sounded like Valandir and Siluron.
Gus said something similar, actually.
Of course she did, because she's always copying my ideas. I mean, she may chip my tusks sometimes. But I guess her coming to save me means we don't hate each other as much as those two elves did. That's gotta count for something, I guess.
Later.
The treasure is through that door, Trespassers. Go. I will follow shortly.
Oh, hello.
Treasure! I can't
That's a lot of
believe
treasure.
it! I'm rich!
We're rich. I'm glad we saved Orbesh. And we found the treasure.
I feel like
just
I'm only
she
gonna get a
wanted.
fraction of this.
I really didn't anticipate this haunting going this way. And I'm sure Orbesh didn't either.
Didn't you both get what you wanted?
I suppose we did help Valandir resolve the unfinished business of his murder. But having him come back to life and take over his twin brother's body? That's gotta be a new one, even among seasoned ghost hunters.
Are you still planning on parting ways with Orbesh?
Seeing what transpired between Valandir and Siluron changed my perspective. They both wanted the same thing, just like me and Orbesh. In the end, their differences and stubbornness tore them apart. I don't want that for us.
You think Orbesh feels the same way?
If she doesn't, she will soon. And then she'll claim she was the first one to think of it. I'm kidding. Mostly. I don't know how she feels. I guess there's only one way to find out.
What's next for you guys?
I hope the next haunting I handle isn't quite so intense. And if Orbesh decides to follow me, I can put up with her punching ghosts if the need arises. It's much easier to share credit and gold if we're not rivals. Thanks for teaching us that.
It's $400. 400 gold. I feel like I didn't get that much.
I suppose now I have to do the right thing and talk to Orbesh. And apologize. It goes against how we were raised, but maybe that's for the best. I've just gotta wait and...
Man, look at all this gold, and I only got 480 gold pieces. It's ridiculous.
Oz really came after me, huh? Color me surprised. I didn't think she'd care if I got run over by an Achater. Guess I'm not always the one doing the following. I didn't get to punch any ghosts, but maybe I'll get lucky on my next adventure.
What happened when he went inside the bookshelf?
Celeron, right? He was waiting on the other side. I started throwing punches, thinking he was a ghost. He cast some sort of spell and everything went hazy. I think he summoned skeletons to carry me. But Lyri, the sister, I remember her being there.
Lyri Anway, her body, you mean?
No, her spirit, I guess. Or what was left of it. I don't know. Gaz could probably explain it better than me. She helped me resist Celeron's magic. I guess she's resisted every time he tried to bring her back using someone else's body.
Is that what made all of those fractures of her?
Like we saw in the garden? I think so. Again, Gaz would know better. I thought Gaz and I were bad. We're really nothing compared to these Corellanians, huh? Guess that's some comfort. We can still come back from it.
You're gonna thank Gaz for wanting to save you?
I guess so. Should probably do it before she can accuse me of copying her or something. Between us, she's not wrong about all that. Never thought about leaving home until she decided to. I didn't think about how our family would react.
How did they react?
Everyone suspected Gaz was going to leave. I was a surprise. I got a lot more attention. Marriage proposals, bribes to get me to stay, that sort of thing. You know, saying it out loud to you makes me wonder if that's why she hates me.
You think she was jealous of all the attention you got for stealing her idea?
Funny, right? That she'd be jealous of me. My whole life, I've been jealous of her. How she always knew her path. How she's never been afraid to be herself. Even if that self drives me up the wall most of the time.
Alright, later. Bro, wasn't he... I feel like I was looking at her from this direction, and he was like right here. Now he's over here. Ooh, is there a chest? Is that a chest I can loot? Sort of. Didn't really give me anything. What are you gonna do now, Valendir?
I'm glad we could all benefit from this arrangement. We all learn from our mistakes, I suspect. Celeron was always dim, but I think even he learned something. I learned to trust again, thanks to you and these siblings. Be well, trespasser.
Are you gonna remove your curse from the manor?
Don't be absurd. Besides you and those sisters, the only one free to leave is Lyri Anway. May her soul be at peace. Oh, and Celeron. But I suppose we can't say he's free to go when he'll be trapped in my soul cage.
What are you gonna do with Celeron?
I don't know. Never finding forgiveness is so very Celeron. I ought to set an example for him. Perhaps I'll let him out someday. Perhaps even give him a body. But for now, he deserves a taste of what he put me through.
What's next for you?
First, I want to see what's become of my beloved clan Corellania. Don't worry, I'll behave myself. I've sated my desire for revenge thanks to you. But I am curious to see what became of those who turned to the Three Queens.
If you're all set on revenge, why not release the house from your curse?
What? Remove the deterrence? So it can be picked over by treasure hunters or razed to the ground? No, trespasser. If all that remains of my legacy is this manor, then so it will be. May it serve as a mausoleum to the clan Corolania I knew.
Be careful. Openly practicing necromancy can get you into trouble.
I appreciate the warning. It was only different in my time by virtue of seclusion on Solstice. Even you might have appreciated what we accomplished. Ah, but there's no point fixating on the past.
Wonder if I played this
Perhaps
on a
such
necromancer, if he'd
practices
say
will
something different.
live again someday.
Do you think you'll stay on Solstice?
Wouldn't you know it? Being imprisoned for uncountable years has given me a wanderlust I've not felt before. I suspect Gaz and Orbesh know something of what that's like. Perhaps I could follow them. Or do they mean to part ways?
I think they're still figuring that out.
I'll help them find reconciliation. It can't be any worse than reasoning with Siluron. And perhaps I'll aid them in these ghost hunting endeavors. Those of us with interest and experience in communing with the dead ought to stick together.
Alright, well, later, guys. It's been real. I'm glad we had this adventure with each other. But now I need to go find something else. And I really wish I could grab some more gold. Because 480 is not enough, man.